Yo, lo, lo. Woza, woza, woza. We've got the mix today, SoccerBeat, bringing you Talking Sundowns meets Talking Pirates. We just saw a clash between titans of the PSL currently, Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. Couldn't be separated at 1-1. Utomunye ulakile, Utomunye, I'm a top specialist. I've got them both here, Cheezboy, Mokoena, Ngwenya, to debate and let me know. Chance, I want to set the tone and say to you, you right now represent millions and millions of South Africans who are divided into Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. So whatever you say, I think you should put up your hand like this. Whatever you say, God's truth is going to come from the heart. You're going to represent everything that you saw here today. We saw a game where it was a scramble in the middle, couldn't be separated. Two teams were highly anticipated. We were expecting something special, but it was made very difficult. You guys are going to let me know why. The coach's choice is cheesy. Being forced to go back to the old Orlando Pirates because that's what it looks like. Did you see the same thing? We'll talk about that, Cheezy. Was this fair competition, Shege? Is this fair competition? If you look at the coaches, you look at the CVs, and you compare the two CVs, is it really fair competition? Cheezy, I don't know, your thoughts as well on your coach compared to the Sundowns coach. And gentlemen, the notes, if you've got time, I want to talk about these notes. Is this part of the 90-page letter that we were talking about? Cardoso also teaching out letters. Let's talk about it. The subscribers of SoccerBeat are here. The subscribers of SoccerBeat are here, Cheesy. Chase taking us to 100K, helping us past 50K. We love you for it. Keep us entertained, keep us engaged, keep that feedback coming, and keep us accountable. Gentlemen, Cheez. First of all, how does Sundowns fail to do what Sundowns is known for by getting games over the line?
Yeah, it's very important. You must go with Shakes first because he scored first. So let him go first.
No, you know what? All I can say is that a great game of football today. You know, I think Sundown started well, only to be interrupted by that injury, Agamshishi. But through the run of play, I think we got that goal as well. And Adams brought a bit of stability for us when he came on for Umshishi. I think it was a game of two halves. Pirates came back strong also in that second half, but they really didn't trouble us in Umjaka, man. They didn't trouble us.
I didn't see any trouble from Pirates. There's no way you can give them any compliment today.
Yeah, no, they didn't trouble us, but yeah, they were coming back second half. You could see they were raising their game, Umjaka. They were coming back strong second half. And getting a couple of opportunities there at the back, you know. So I think we that defensive, you know, Shonga was sleeping in that goal, you know. I thought, you know, if we defended that goal, they were not really creating much. So yeah, I'm disappointed, but at least we got 1 point, you know. They definitely are not coming back.
It's a cup match. It's a cup match. He was a team. He was a team, Mshege.
Yeah, mamela ingiphazamisile mjaka online. Ingiphazamisile. Mara ngizorigroupa. As long as I didn't lose this game in Pretoria, kuzofiwa mjaka ababuyi.
Mjaka, you don't need to ask anything, Mjaka. I think get straight, Mjaka. Mamela, Mina, I would say with the Pirates started off really well, Oucham. Why I'm saying that, Oucham? We had a lot of chances. Ngama play out was Bilibili, right? And yes, there was a close call offside. Yabona lento VAR yafunakala. Right, 1-on-1 to Zwane. The same goal that he scored now. Similar move where he faced the goalkeeper 1-on-1, you know. So I think it was a balanced game for me. In total, I think it was more balanced. I think the only thing that lacked was the creativity. But you could tell that the players don't want to give too much away because in the mind, you're always thinking of the second leg as well. You know, I don't want to concede so many goals. And you could tell that the teams are not taking too much risks going forward. Whatever goal they got, Sundowns scored, then they set back. Pirates now had to come out. Sundowns could have clinched it when Reynas had a shot, China saved, second ball fell to, I think, to Matthews, who could have scored. Could have been a total different game, you know. But I'm saying that today, Orlando Pirates showed up today, you know. I think looking at the players that the coach, I told you when we were live on TikTok that I'm happy with this lineup because you are playing players that already know each other, and they've played these kind of games before. You had your Mahopa there, you had a Van Rooyen that was there, you had Mbokazi. I mean, you had the players that have done it before, beating Sundowns in a cup match. So even going to Loftus Outram, it's not gonna be a problem because we've done it before in Loftus, and when it comes to cup matches, Amapagania always beats Sundowns when it comes to this. I mean, we've won this thing 3 times. This is going to be number 4, Mshege. And looking at your team right now, you are struggling, Mshege, because you are missing Ribeiro. When they said he's not available, I'm like, thank you, -1. Mshishi, unfortunately, I'm sorry for my boy. He had a quad strain in the game. I think that also affected your team, Mshakes, when it came to that creativity in the last third. And what I picked up was that Sundowns, they get tired. I don't know if you picked it up, Mshege. Like second half, they looked a little bit flat, and that brought Pirates more into the game because Pirates kept that high tempo. They kept on pressing, and even when Sundowns wanted to play out, they never really had somebody who could chase for those balls, somebody who can hold the ball up. Because after Usales, I take my head off. Sales, Mamela, he's getting into the groove. I've always said he needs a bit of time at Simbo, and I was not sure about him. But you can tell that he's also becoming a difference when he's in the field of play. Once he also went out, Shakes Nyakchela, things looked a little bit different. So I don't know what you think, Shakes. That's how I saw it out here, So I don't know what your thoughts, because it's announcing what to be flat the second half. And when we brought in the subs, Policy, Mbule, they brought a bit of a change. The tempo was a little bit there, and Sundowns could not play out or even keep the ball because I thought maybe they would want to manage the game.
Yeah, Cheez, you make good points, Mfana. Guys look very flat, especially Reina's up front. And you can see when he goes flat mentally, he makes the wrong decisions, and the weight of the pass and everything doesn't go the way, I think it was a blow. Shishi's injury, definitely a blow,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him because I know what a hard worker he is, what a disciplined player, and how much he was looking forward to coming back. And to get this setback again now, mentally, it can't be good for a player, especially at his age. But I still believe in him and that he can bounce back because he's a hard worker, very disciplined player, just feel bad for him. And then also Sales, after we lost Sales as well, I think that killed our momentum. The guys looked more tired and we lacked creativity, and Pirates was coming, with that 11th man as well in Orlando. You could see that they can see their team coming back. They were having belief in their team, and they were coming back. And Silebe there killing Shonga with pace. He misjudged that ball and it was too late. The boy's pace is on another level. Williams tried to come out, was too late. So, yeah, 1-1. I think the game is poised, for second leg. We need to make sure that these guys they don't beat us again in the MTN.
Sebelebele, my friend, from Galaxy, used to score against that team. So he knows Sundowns. We knew that he's gonna get something out of him. And don't forget, Mahopa hit one, and I had said Mahopa is gonna score, and he hit one. Hey, now Mahopa galaleli. Hey boy, kora man.
So he almost got another one, Mahopa. I saw defensively Nazi sometimes. I think the lack of concentration sometimes at the back, man. Mokopa also almost scored against us. So, yeah, I think, on the balance of play, Pirates got the opportunities. But Sundowns also got the opportunities. Matthews, when are you going to take your opportunities in pitch? Yeah. I mean, that was clear cut. You must put that away and the game is over. 2-0 up. We consolidate the game,
Yeah.
Shege, is that it for Themba Zwane? Is that it for Themba Zwane, Majim Shege? Because it's Katasiko.
Mina Umjaka, I believe in Mshishi, and I believe you can't keep a good man down. I think he'll bounce back once again, age is not on his side. I hope it's not that serious, this injury. I hope it's not that much of a long-term one. So, yeah, I believe he can come back still.
Is the coach in charge, Cheezy? Is the coach in charge? He's changed his starting lineup a fourth time now.
Mjaka Mamele, I wanna when it comes to the coach who ends the lineup, is in charge, what we don't know yet. SoccerBeat lover, so Asaz, we don't know whether he's the one that's saying, I want these guys to play. But today we were happy with the lineup that he had. And I think he had the calls from the fans, to say, come on, we need the core of the team that did well last season. Then gradually bringing the other players. I mean, we had Sebelebele and maybe Siema come in, but most of the players were the same players that beat Sundowns in the last MTN. So the guys know how to do the job, The only problem that I picked up, and we've been talking about this in Umjaka, and it's going to be a concern, and Sundowns could have punished set pieces in Umjaka, corner kicks, side free kicks. I think that's where Sundowns could have hurt us. Mokoena had 2 or 3, could have scored. Kekana had 1. So it's something that the team needs to work on, But in terms of the play, I think we could match Sundowns today, in terms of the pressing in that midfield. They never gave Allende enough time to pick a pass, even Themba, so it was good. I think they put out a good team out there, and I know with Masfikale Loftus is Coco. It's another 2-1 or a 1-0. It must be a late. Nyaksha MTN.
Never, Cheez. Ngeke Pitori, Cheez. Ngeke Pretoria. Not this time around, my boy. Listen here, we could have destroyed you with those set pieces. You didn't even win one set piece in your box. We could have capitalized. So I was disappointed the boys didn't take their chances, man, when they got them. But we'll definitely fix it next week. We're finishing this thing off from Jaga. You know what, Jaga? One more point when I Cheez. One more point. When I Cheez, the gods of football, ne? The gods of football were with the coach today. Because if that coach lost, that coach of yours lost, he was in trouble. So I think the gods were with you today.
It's not about the gods, my friend. Don't forget. How do you plan against a ghost? You plan against a ghost. You never know on which day they might pitch up. So today the ghost was alive, my friend.
To all its powers. That Muti there in Orlando is no more there. It's finished. I should have killed you, man.
Let the beauty the talking. Thank you for fair to video. This was SoccerBeat, talking Sundowns and talking Pirates. Cheez and Cheez signing out. Umjaka here. SoccerBeat,